Hello and welcome. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you weren't aware, coding there's no one right way to do things. There are best practices, but there's not like a single way of doing things. There's no perfect way to do it. And the same goes for scheduling a meeting. Now you've got some best practices, but not everybody follows them, right? So I'm just going to share some things that have helped me with the things that I've done in my career by giving you some tips. So, what if I could give you some tips that would help you build rapport with your colleagues while also making the scheduling experience easier? Would that be something that you might be interested in? If so, I'm going to share it with you just a few today. But just in case, or just so we're not complete strangers here, hi, my name is Cassandra. I am the Prosperous Heart, and I empower people just like you to make greater impact and save time by sharing the things that I know by breaking down that knowledge into easy to understand bite sized pieces in relation to software development, digital marketing, and anything that I think may help you or rather empower you. So, if you want to learn how to connect and if you want to find out more about something I got going on, I will share both of those at the end. But in the meantime, as I kind of alluded to a minute ago, I've worked with people across the globe from startups to companies with over 75,000 employees. And I've had many ad hoc meetings, which are one off meetings, as well as collaboration for successful events that supported over 8,000 people. Now, along the way, I've learned a lot of lessons, right? And today I'd like to share with you a few, but I do have more than just the three that I'm going to be sharing with you today. So if you want to see more about that, then definitely go to this URL right here, processheart.com/schedule better meetings. And that will share with you, I believe there's 15 right now. If you have any to share that you don't see either in this article that I wrote or on this video that I'm sharing with you right now, then I would love to hear your tips for making the process a little bit easier and just more effective, right? So, the three I'm going to share with you today, first one is time zones. Something that really helps, especially if not all of the people that are going to be on the call are in the same time zone, is knowing where everybody's at. Let's say if you're in Texas like myself and you work with someone who's in India, that's a 10 and a half hour difference. So my 11 a.m. on Friday is going to be their 9:30 p.m. Friday night. And who wants to work on a Friday evening? Like most people do not. So time zones are going to be important because you want to make sure that they're going to be available and not being disrespectful for their own time to themselves, right? Because some cultures are very much, oh, I'm just going to make it happen. I'm not even going to, ask for a change. So that's something else to keep in mind that I did mention in the article down below. So number one is time zones. Number two is time block your calendar. Now, for some people, they'll just block it and be on about their day. But did you know that those calendar invites on your calendar can be free, which means that it may be blocked on your calendar, but someone may be able to um, invite or schedule a meeting with you during that time. So unless you really have to do something for that time block, maybe you've got a time sensitive thing you've got to accomplish, or you have a meeting, right? Try and make sure that you time block it, but also set it for free, so that way people can have a time on their calendar to work with you. Um, Yes. Also, when you do the time blocking, sorry, I'm looking at my notes. When you do the time blocking, what's great about that is you'll also be able to review what you've done over the week and visually see all the great things that you've accomplished. A lot of times we get our heads stuck in the weeds and we don't really take the time to celebrate the work that it took to get to wherever it is we want to go, and B, actually celebrate the accomplishments. We might be like, "Oh yeah, great job, let's keep going." But taking the time to physically see it will let you not verbalize, visualize what it is that you've done, right? And so it can help do all kinds of really great stuff for your psyche, for your health, and also, again, like I said, just to block out time for work. The third item that I want to share with you today, again, more tips below, is that you want to at the end of your meetings or your workshops, you want to actually send a recap email. If you or someone else is taking notes, I'll be sure to include that, the recording, right? But send the highlights of the meeting and next steps from that session. And try to do that within the first 24 hours to keep it fresh on your mind, on their mind. Because what happens is often meetings are held, great ideas are shared, but nothing's actually captured. There's no work that's actually done from that. And so maybe 3 weeks later, maybe 6 months later, maybe even a year later, things haven't been done. And well, why haven't it? Well, we talked about it, but we didn't actually assign the work. We didn't actually put it into Jira or whatever the case may be to do the work. So make sure that you send the highlights and next steps as well as put it into your work platform, whether that's Jira or whatever, anything. So that is it for today. Again, if you want to see more tips, be sure to go to this URL. If you want to connect with me, you can definitely connect with me on the contact me part of this website, or just send me a message wherever you're seeing this particular live right now, and we can see how we might be able to work together. At this point, like I said in the beginning, I do have something to share. At this point, it is currently October 2023. I do have a couple more slots left for my one-on-one coaching. So if you are interested, send me a message with "I'm in." Otherwise, I have some stuff coming up in December. Yes, it's a little bit early, but I'm letting you know now that I'm opening the doors to my Python Basics Bootcamp. More on that to come in November, but that's going to be happening in December. It'll be about a 3 to 4 week cohort. And so you'll learn some more stuff, and I'll tell you about that later. But for October and a little bit of November, I am opening up my slots for one-on-ones. So if you do want to be coached by me and get some information from someone who's been in the industry for a while, I can share with you my experiences, my knowledge, anything that might empower you for career success. So that's it for me for now. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you have a wonderful and prosperous rest of your day. Bye.